Let me tell you something you already know.
Shortly after everyone's season has started, whether it be baseball or softball, this is a time of year where players start to struggle a little bit. And I start to get some phone calls and some emails and some text messages. Hey, Coach Dave Kirilloff, I'm looking at your system. Do you think it's going to help my player? Hey, Coach Dave, you know, my son or my daughters are usually a pretty good hitter, but there's something going on. Something's not clicking right. Hey, Coach Dave, you know, all my son's doing now is popping up, or he has his weak ground outs. You know, we all have different ways of fixing things and trying to repair it, and sometimes people turn to the psychology route, you know, the sports psychology to build the confidence up, but it usually doesn't work. And then sometimes they go to the mechanical route. We've got to fix the mechanics because there must be something wrong. You're dropping your back shoulder, you're rolling over, you're late. That usually doesn't work either. But what usually gets it all repaired and back in order is you fix your timing. So what part of the timing do I address when I usually hear these kind of cases? It's so simple, but there's a lot of details behind the simplicity of it. Here's where it's simple. There's always a starting line. There's always a finish line. So those are the first two places that I'm looking at how to help someone fix their timing. And the third and fourth places is either in their setup or just the stance alone, or it's in their swing. And I work on adjusting their swing after they hit the ball. From taking a couple notes from my last presentation and Smarter Everyday YouTube channel, and Destin, the writer from that channel, he said this: and sometimes we're just too rigid in our thinking to make changes. And you know, sometimes when he was demonstrating how to ride that bike that would turn opposite directions with the handlebars, you know, after he did it day in and day out, suddenly something unlocked in his brain. And that's how I look at her hitting. You know, years ago, decades ago, I was just like everyone else. But I thought I was better because I examined the mechanics harder and sharper than other coaches. And I came to the realization that, you know what, this really isn't factoring into the performance of the game, because this isn't how I'm thinking while I'm in the batter's box during the game. Where my mechanics are, where my elbow is, where my shoulder is, my leg. It didn't matter. What did matter in the game was the ball and how I controlled the ball. And that's why I'm telling you now, I look at it, I can see it even with a deeper perspective, how I controlled the ball at the start and how I controlled the ball on the finish. Just like that bike. One day he was riding it and all of a sudden it clicked. It got unlocked. The pathway for his brain to understand got unlocked. So like riding that bike for 8 months trying to figure it out, you want to wait that long to figure out your timing, or make the investment and jump on board with the best hitting drill ever? It's my 3rd edition. Or get the world's greatest hitting formula. I explained timing in that video series for 5 hours. 5 hours of timing. Yes, even Yogi Berra, who said, I don't think, I just do it. He said this: you don't have to swing hard to hit a home run. If you got the timing, it'll go. So again, I just want to inspire you to make the investment in your team, in your player. They're worth it. Get the world's greatest hitting formula, best hitting drill ever. Sign up for one of our camps or on tour clinics, or have me come out to work with your team directly. I'm Dave Kirilloff. Whatever you do, do it with all of your heart, like you're serving the Lord. Do it with passion.